Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be us tackling more retardation, because what else are we going to do on this channel? So before we get into the video, as always, I have to let you know that if you like my content and if you want to support my content, please remember to click on the like button. Remember to share this video and comment below with your thoughts as always, but probably the most important one is to subscribe. Help me get this channel to 1,000 subs, and if you do subscribe, remember to click on the bell icon. That way you will know whenever I post a new video. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's get into this week's daily dose of retardation. So, Star Wars Story Group writer Matt Martin has gone on Twitter to say Star Wars canon is all fake anyway. Sorry, that's my best soy boy voice. Star Wars Story Group member Matt Martin recently declared that fans can pick and choose what is canon in Star Wars because it's all fake anyway. As reported by Disney, Star Wars is dumb. Martin's most recent comments came after a fan asked him to clarify his previous comments regarding Star Wars canon. Martin has discussed Star Wars canon in length. Back in April, he responded to a fan who asked about treating the old GT version of Clone Wars as canon. He wrote, "I'm of the mind that you can consider anything you want canon if it makes you happy." He added, "For the most part, it still works, but there are some contradictions with other storytelling if you really care." And you can see you can see the tweet right here. Oh boy. Earlier in April, Martin shared an article from IO9 which declared that our fascination with canon is killing the way we value I am not even going to get into that, otherwise this video will be a lot longer than... Oh boy. Yes, everyone should read this. It's a much more articulate way of discussing something I've often tried to crunch down into 280 characters. It's also why I choose to not answer or give frustratingly vague answers to many questions thrown my way here on Twitter. In the article, James Woodbrook writes, "This craving for a canon above all else is a toxic attitude, not just to the way we talk about pieces of media from a critical perspective, but in fan circles as well." Oh, God, you can just hear the soy just in the words alone. He elaborates, "The hunger for facts above all else leads to things like filler episode becoming a derogatory term for stories that don't advance the larger ongoing plot of a narrative or don't include some shocking revelation that someone can add to the list." Poor me. Ugh. By the way, I don't know how long I can keep up with that voice, because boy, Whipper goes on, right? Yeah, no, I'm not going to do the voice for all of this. The need robs discussions about the stories we get of nuance and interpretation, because who cares what you think happened when there's an answer from the Word of God to that question you might have had. And more sinisterly, beyond the way it shapes our discourse, it's a craving that further enmeshes our love of a world, not to the world itself, but to the masters behind that world. Oh, God. In discussing the article, Martin declared, "Canon should be an added bonus, but not the end-all, be-all of a story. The EU is no less good now than it was before due to the fact that it is no longer canon. That didn't change the stories." More recently, Martin was asked about canonizing the original animated Battle of Coruscant. He responded, "I personally don't really see the point of recanonizing things. If that version doesn't contradict anything, pretty sure it's clear, then anyone who likes it can consider it a part of their Star Wars story. But it leaves open the opportunity to retell it in the future." He would add, fans generally put too much emphasis on what the company deems official. If you like the animated version, I do, then there's no reason to value it less because it's not canon. You know what? I could just go on, but it's just more and more and more retardation. It's just more of him saying. It's just more of him saying that canon doesn't matter, and it's just. These are the people in charge of Lucasfilm, ladies and gentlemen. These are the people who are working at Lucasfilm. People who just outright say, "Hey guys, canon doesn't matter." It does not matter. First of all, yes, it does. Yes, it does matter, you absolute moron. Canon matters. It always matters, because if what you consider canon to be completely unimportant, then why the hell should any of us give a shit about what happens? You know what? I mean, if canon doesn't matter, then why not have a character die in one story and then just in the next story they're just alive again, and you don't even bother explaining it because, well, what happened before wasn't canon according to you, huh? I mean, you know what? Okay, by your logic, then the Disney trilogy isn't canon to me. Okay, then you know what? Fine, I'll play by your logic. Let's all play by his logic. Guess what? The Disney trilogy doesn't matter. Everything put out by Disney does not matter. The EU is still canon, ladies and gentlemen. Legends is not Legends. It is canon now. It is the expanded universe. Whatever Disney put out is just fan fiction. It's not canon anymore. So you know what? Fine. Let's play by your logic, Mr. Matt Martin. Let's play by your logic and say everything that Disney has put out when it comes to Star Wars is not canon. And yes, I know unfortunately that means the seventh season of the Clone Wars. Fine. I'm willing to make that sacrifice. That's not canon. Everything in the EU is canon now. Everything that you make now is a piece of shit because I say so. Because that's what makes me happy. And according to you, it doesn't matter what's canon or not. You consider what's canon because of what makes you happy. Well, you know what? Your shit doesn't make me happy, Matt Martin. Whatever you put out isn't gonna make me happy. The expanded universe does. So fuck you, Matt Martin, and fuck anyone else at Lucasfilm who thinks like this. Well, actually, you know what? Let me take that back. Maybe not everybody else. I'm sure there are some cool people who probably don't really believe in canon, which, you know what? Oh boy. If that's the case, whatever, okay, you're entitled to your own opinion. And you know what? So is this guy. If this is his opinion, he's entitled to it. But guess what? His opinion is still shit. And this is why the Disney Star Wars is absolutely dumb. It is absolutely retarded. It's one of the reasons why so many people are frustrated with it, because the people working behind it do not care about Star Wars. That's the problem. Again, maybe not everyone. I'm sure there are some people who still care about Star Wars even under the Disney banner, but 90% of them do not care. They don't care. And that's the problem. So anyway, that's all I have to say with this. Guys, as always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, please remember to click on the bell icon. That way you will know whenever a new video goes up. You guys have been awesome as always. Thank you so much. And I hope to talk to you guys soon. And please remember to stay safe. Bye.